SEOs love to talk about links, and they also love donuts. Well, they should talk about links, because links are a really important part for any SEO programs. And donuts? Well, donuts are just the best. Donuts? I'm coming. Okay, let's focus back on the links, shall we? Do you know that you have total control on a lot of links that can really determine the success of your SEO strategy, and that all those links are right under your nose? Yes, I'm talking about internal links. So as we talked about in the most common SEO mistakes video, if you haven't seen it, I'll leave it right here. Doing internal linking is really just a matter of doing the basics well and investing just a little bit of time to check things manually. So let's go and see how to build an internal linking strategy that works. Let's see the plan. So since we're enjoying donuts, let's imagine we're running a website for a bakery. Step 1. You'll want to identify the pages of your website that target high-volume keywords and then develop them as what we'll call hub pages. For our site, we could set up hub pages for cakes, donut, pastries, pies, and breads as the hubs. You want to avoid picking too many hub pages, just keep them to the essential. And I think we got all the essentials right here, right? Next, map out what fits under each hub page. Under the cakes hub page, for example, you could have birthday cakes, graduation cakes, wedding cakes, company event cakes, or even funny cakes that make you smile. Third step, you want to consider setting up one more level below each of these clusters. Under birthday cakes, for example, you could set up subcategories such as cakes for kids and cakes for adults, or it could be whole wheat or gluten-free under your bread hubs. Just think through your products and audiences to segment these the best way. You might need to bribe your dev folks with some donuts for this one, but it's valuable. This hierarchy should become the basis for your main navigational internal links, also known as the navbar. If this isn't the case, work with the dev team to make sure your site's navigation actually aligns with these hubs and clusters. And the fifth and final prep step is tackling contextual internal links. What are we talking about here? Contextual internal links are typically placed within the main body content of a page and is important because it helps users find additionally related information they may need. Plus, internal links also pass authority to the page you're linking to and help search engines understand your site. Remember, Google is always crawling your pages, and what we want to do is help the machine understand everything about it. People and the bots both need to know. But hey, you're not alone in doing this. SEMrush has a lot of great tools that can help you exactly doing this. Easiest way to audit internal links is to jump right into the SEMrush internal linking report in the site audit. It quickly shows the strongest and weakest links on the site. Use this to identify errors, warnings, and notices regarding your site's internal links and make the suggested changes to your site. The site audit tool can really give you some powerful insights on your internal linking. Let's see what the 5 main sections are. The first one is the page's crawl depth. With this, you can actually understand the crawl depth of your website. And don't forget, your site's most important pages should be reachable within 3 clicks of the homepage. Yeah, people don't want to click around to find what they want. Internal links. Here, you will see how many pages receive internal links and how many are internally linking to others. You will also be able to identify any orphan pages, which we'll talk about in a minute. Then we have internal link distribution. You can identify pages that have a weak internal link rank and why a URL's rank is considered weak. The tool will suggest what to do next. Internal link issues. This tool lets you see issues such as broken links, errors, warnings, or notices related to internal links. And last but not least, we have pages passing most internal link rank. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Here you can see the pages that have the most influence on other pages. This is so powerful because it helps you understand which are the most authoritative pages on your website. And if you yourself don't know which are the most powerful pages on your website, how can Google? Now that you have all these insights, I'll let you play with SEMrush and your own brilliance to create powerful internal linking. But also, I just want to tell you a couple of mistakes to avoid that I think will be helpful to you. First one, don't add too many links on a page. Standard SEO rules apply. Too many links make a page look spammy and it can affect ranking. Be choosy about the few links you add to ensure your users go to highly credible sources. Number 2 is don't forget to audit using SEMrush regularly. When creating new content that replaces older content, make sure links within your site that go to the old URL are updated to the new URL. Next off, since we're talking about links, let's also not forget to audit the external ones from your site. When you link to external sites, you give your authority away. If a link is broken, check the site for a new link. Contact the owner to see if they'll fix it or remove it. Your users deserve the best experience possible from your site. Next off, assess nofollow links and make sure they're needed and use them sparingly. There are 2 examples of when you might want a nofollow. First is to prevent bots from following links to registration or other forms. The other is adding a nofollow to an external source's link if you feel you can't trust the site or the site is spammy. Identify any orphaned sitemap pages. You can do that in SEMrush's internal linking status notices. Orphaned pages are often low-quality, forgotten pages that add no value to the users. You can often redirect the domains to quality pages within your website. Occasionally, a page can end up orphaned during a redesign. Checking for orphan pages can help you find and add them back to the navigation within the site. Oh, one more thing just popped into my head. It can happen, and I'm sure it has happened to you, that a lot of times you find old content URLs that are HTTP. Well, make sure you change those into HTTPS because this is a really must to avoid mixed content errors. You think I'm not seeing you? I know that I can see you from here that you're rolling your eyes. Oh, changing to HTTPS is going to take a week of work. It has to be done manually. If you bribe your favorite developer with the favorite donut in exchange for a massive HTTPS tweak, you no longer have to be the one to do it. Try this and let me know in the comments if it works. So that was it, guys, for this tutorial to set up your internal linking strategy. Let me know what are your techniques, and if there are any other mistakes that I couldn't think of, I will be reading you in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button and activate the notification bell so that you never miss any of the content that we'll be posting. Thanks again, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!